Welcome to Live From Your Heart. This isn't just a podcast you'll listen to. This is for those moments in your life when you start to realize something's off. Maybe you've spent years doing what was expected, showing up for everyone else, playing the roles, and somewhere along the way, you lost connection with yourself. If that's you, you are in the right place. Every week, I'm going to have real conversations about what it actually looks like to come back to your own heart and start living from that place again, or perhaps for the first time. And if at some point you realize you're ready for more than just listening, I'm going to show you what the next steps look like. So let's get started. You know, a lot of people, as they begin to live from their own heart, the process sounds really big. And it's like a major shift. But that's not how it happened for me. If you listen to any of my podcast, I think that the one thing that I would say you've heard is this has been a process. And it's been a long process. Didn't just happen overnight. And it's happened in small moments, like tiny decisions and quiet pauses and subtle choices. And over time, those things changed my life and it'll change your life. So a lot of people imagine that this is a massive breakthrough, a revolution or a revelation or a complete different life overnight. Not true. So today's episode, which is episode 23, is living from your heart in real time. Or perhaps it should be living from the heart in real time. And alignment isn't a breakthrough, it's a daily practice. So I want to talk to you about that for just a couple of minutes. Hey, welcome. It's Les Balkline from Live From Your Heart. And this is episode 23. We've gone 23 weeks through the season so far of this year. And we began early in January to begin to teach people how to live from their own heart, from my own story. That's where it's all come from. So I want to just walk you through today what it looks like when you begin this process. You've got everyday life. It's happening. You've got conversations, you've got decisions, you've got situations, and you're striving to live from your own heart, but old patterns keep showing up. It's life. It's the way life is, folks. This is not something that you turn on automatically all at once. It's not like the guy that was having an alcohol issue and he says he went for rehab for 30 days and he's all well. First of all, 30 days of rehab ain't gonna get it. This doesn't happen in 30 days. I'm talking about years, very slowly and methodically. Because the old reactions are still here. The old habits still call to us. The old patterns still feel familiar. But if you're striving to live from your own heart, here's what you're going to notice. I have a choice. I can shift. I can choose differently, not perfectly, cautiously. And saying no, honestly, it's okay. Pausing before reacting, that's good. Not chasing approval, Yeah. And then when things you are faced with would misalign you, put you in the wrong place, put you in the wrong relationship, put you in the wrong job, be the wrong decision and choice, you can walk away if it doesn't align. It's like people trying to force a relationship just because visually you're attracted. That's crap. I'm telling you. It's like the guy that said, man, she was pretty until I talked to her. She opened her mouth and ugliness came out so fast. Yeah. Beauty's skin deep, folks. That goes both ways for men and to women. So here's the cost. Let me lay it for you. The cost is alignment has immediate comfort, instant gratification, familiar reaction. Yeah, it does. And when alignment happens, the cost, the results are it builds self trust, peace, and integrity. So when you align your life in living from your own heart instead of living from someone else's heart, from someone else's decisions, and you stop doing what so and so says you ought to do and you do what your heart says. That makes sense? It should. You literally find peace and comfort and gratification. Yeah. So, how do we get there? Okay. Before there's awareness, there's reaction. But after aware, there's a choice. We can choose. Then you pause. And the pause changes everything. And if I could stress this over and over and over and over again until you pause all the nonsense in your life, this thing right here, this until you pause that, okay, you shut the world out, the sounds. You will not make any changes in alignment. You've got to listen in silence long enough to hear what your heart is saying. Now, my practice to do this has always been my runs every morning. That's what started this whole thing. I didn't run with music or sound. I just ran and I listened to my own heart. In the beginning, it took 15 minutes to hear anything. It took 30 minutes to understand anything that my heart was saying. And it took 45 minutes to finally put words or word to what was rising in my soul. This is not something that you do once. Folks, I'm talking about doing it every day. And here's the problem with living from your own heart that everybody pushes back. I don't have time. Then you don't have time to live from your own heart if you're not going to pause and listen to your heart. You have to pause and listen. The pause changes everything. Look, I listened long enough on long runs to realize that I could live a life without following my parents' desires and decisions, and it was okay. And whether they got okay with it or not did not matter. If you've listened to any of my podcasts, you've discovered that my journey from the very beginning was about life, career choices that I didn't get to make when I was young. And it's set in concrete decisions and choices that you can't undo when you get old. There's some things you just can't change. I never intended to live in South Carolina. when I came out here from Texas. I was going to come and stay a short period of time and then go home. Now this is home. I've been here since 1994. Yeah, 32 years. Yeah, and I made decisions and choices that locked me in. Those were good decisions and choices. Look, folks, if you don't pause the world, you'll never live from your own heart. Small decisions shape your identity, and your life changes very quietly. One honest pause at a time. This idea that, oh, I've shifted my life. You don't do it all at once, and it doesn't happen fast. People jump into my coaching program with me, and they're expecting a whole new world in 30 days. Look, you don't even understand it till you get to about month 6, and you need the next 6 months just to sort it out. Let me say this, alignment feels simpler, but it's not easier. Simpler. Why? Because there's less performance. There's less noise. There's less internal conflict. You've shut it out. You've turned it off. You're not allowing things that you've always allowed. You're not aligning with things that don't align anymore. And what's the result? You build trust with yourself. Oh my gosh. So every decision I made and every decision you made that's aligned with my heart begins with I'm listening. And over time, you start trusting what your heart says. Because in the beginning, you don't trust anything your heart says. And I know from a biblical standpoint, there are people out there that absolutely disagree. But I don't agree with that. If my heart is aligned, it's going to be aligned with what I believe. And if I'm a Christ follower, I'm going to listen. I'm not going to go misaligned from what I believe. Neither are you. If I'm living from my own heart. So here's the question. Where in your daily life are you being invited to choose differently? Even if it's in a small way, where in your daily life are you being invited to choose a pause? Listen, John Elbridge at Wild at Heart several years ago created what's called the Pause app. Duh. Yeah. And you cannot do anything until you pause and listen. And can't. Where are you being invited to choose differently, even if it's in a small way? Where is that? Now, let me give you just a summary because I gave you the big question. Living from your own heart is not just one big decision. It's really hundreds of small decisions. It's moments when I pause and I tell myself the truth and I choose alignment over comfort. Do I do it perfectly? No, neither will you. But I honestly do it. And the honesty is what has changed my life more than anything else. Just being honest with myself. Oh my God. If people would just pause and be honest with themselves, life would change. Okay. make a change. There in the show notes, there's a connection to schedule a call to me. Schedule a call to me, folks. Let's talk about this. I am available for free to have conversation. Let's see if starting to live from your own heart is something you want to do, desire to do, need to do. Let me help. I hope that you'll schedule the call and we can have a conversation. And I hope today has helped set the stage for the very last session in season 2 of Living from Your Own Heart. That'll come next week. I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. God bless. We'll take care. Let me ask you something. If you're listening right now and you know you've been living out of alignment, you've been showing up for everyone else, and somewhere along the way you lost yourself, then this isn't just a podcast for you. This is your moment. This is your moment. Look, I work privately with a small number of people who are ready to reset their life and start living from their own heart again. Not someday, but now. Now's the time. If that's you, go to the link in the show notes and schedule that private conversation with me. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk. We'll get clear. We'll see if this is your next step. But don't just listen. Don't be a sponge. Make a move. Make a move. Click that link and let's talk.